What's up guys, it's Becky, and today we're doing an inner thigh tone and lengthen class. So if you're ready, grab your mat and let's get started. So we're gonna come down to lying flat on your back. So just roll yourself down, get yourself in a nice comfy position. We're gonna find our nice neutral spine. So wiggle your pelvis around, just make sure you're nice and level here. Ribs are settled, shoulders are relaxed, and we'll take a big breath in through the nose. And exhale, we sigh. Let's do that 2 more times because it feels oh so good. Big breath in. Exhale, we sigh. Checking to make sure your core is activated. Big breath in. And exhale. All right, I want you to extend one leg, okay? We are going to start with a single leg lift. So arms down, nice and heavy and relaxed, soften through your face. And we're just gonna flex our foot, lift that leg up to the sky, keeping your hips in neutral, and then drop it back down. Lifting up and dropping down. Now, if you like, you can point and flex your toe through this. Feels kind of nice to do that little bit of ankle mobility. You can take your hands just like me and put them onto your hips to make sure everything is staying fairly neutral. And Pilates was once called controlology. So we want to really make sure that this movement is smooth, steady, and controlled. So inner thighs are the focus today, but we're gonna start with that big psoas muscle that wraps around the front of our hip. And if you're starting to feel it now, you are not alone because I'm totally feeling it too. So we're gonna do 3 more of these. 3. Don't forget to focus on your breath 2. And here's your last one. Now, exercise number 2, you're gonna do that exact same thing, but in turnout. So I want you to turn your toe out, okay? Everyone's turnout is gonna look a little bit different, keeping that pelvis heavy and flat, connected to the core, and we're gonna do the same thing, lift up and down. Now, you might find your range of motion isn't quite the same, and that's just because those muscles run more underneath your pelvis. All right, so we're gonna lift and lower. Lift and lower. So that burn is starting to set in for me. So when the burn sets in, I want you to really focus on your breath, tightening up your tummy. Really think of lifting and elongating through that heel. So it is a tone and lengthen class. So really imagine that leg nice and long. Drive your opposite foot into the floor to stabilize. Let's do 5, 4, really elongate that leg. 3, 2, and 1. Coming down, just set that foot flat on the floor. We're gonna do the other side. So reach that leg long, long, connect to the core, lift the leg up and back down. I like to point my toe on the way up, flex on the way down. Little bonus ankle mobility for you. And remember, lengthen and tone. So really imagine elongating those hamstrings as you come up. Good. Keep it going, thinking of keeping your core tight, hips stable. You guys got this. All right, let's do about 5 more here. Using your breath. 4, and 3, hang in there. 2, and last 1, okay. You're gonna come down, find that turnout position, elongate your leg nice and long. You're gonna lift up and lower down once again. Don't be sad if your range of motion is a little bit different, even side to side, because all bodies are made totally different. So really just listen and see if you can try to even things out. So my right side, I always sort of have a problematic hypermobile side. So this leg feels like it's wobbling all around. So I want you to really focus on control here, controlology, reaching that leg super long, lengthening and toning. And let's do about 5 more. 5, use your breath. 4, you got this. 3, 2, legs feeling like it's 1,000 pounds. 1, all right, set that leg back down. Really good job. So our next exercise is one that I love to do when I'm teaching reformer Pilates. So you're gonna bring one leg up to table, second leg up to table, hold it there. Keep your pelvis nice and neutral, connect to the core. Collarbones are wide. You're gonna take your hands, make a nice little basket for the nape of your neck. And the option here is you can keep your head down, or you can switch on the abdominals, pull the belly into the spine, and just curl up to the tips of your shoulder blades so you feel that core on. Now make a nice diamond shape between your legs and imagine you're squeezing something between those heels, okay? You're gonna reach those legs long and you're gonna come back in. You're gonna reach long and come back in. So it's called the frog. Reach and come in. If we were on the reformer, we would have our feet in straps. So reach, imagine your knees, the backs of your knees kissing. Good. Reaching and coming in. Now we're gonna add a crunch with this. So we're gonna come down as we come in and curl up. Down and curl up. Good. Elongate. Remember, we're lengthening and toning today. Keep those elbows wide, squeeze the legs together. You know what? I'm already feeling it. Good. Let's do 5, 4, 3, you got this. 2, last 1, good. Come out and hold. Keep your head up, connect to that core. Take the feet apart, together, apart, together, apart, together. Good. Like we're doing little split jumps here. Scoop your belly, connect to the core. Let your head be heavier in your hands. Magnetize those heels together. We'll do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'll let you take a little break. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. There's one more of those. So if you've never tried the Pilates Reformer, it's an awesome piece of equipment, but these are all borrowed from Reformer class. So I want you to bring legs up to table. Scoop the belly, connect to the core. So keep those shoulder blades heavy. Draw the abs into your spine, elbows are wide. You're gonna find that diamond shaped turnout. You're gonna kick one leg open to the side. This is called Peter Pan. Both legs come together, bend one and come together. Bend one and come together. So one leg comes open as one heel comes in towards your bum. Bend and bend and you can picture Peter Pan prancing across the floor. So we switch and we switch. I like to imagine my heel tracing the inside of my thigh. So really getting that lengthening. Good, let's do 5. You can also feel your obliques working a little bit here, especially if you've taken the head up option. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Setting those feet down, set your head down, do a little windshield wiper of those legs from side to side. And we are gonna roll over into side lying now. So get yourself there however you like. You can take 2 options. So you can cradle your head like so. I'm gonna keep my head up just so that I can see you guys. I like to pretend I can see you guys. All right, so what you're gonna do is find a nice long spine. So you want your hips in alignment with your ribs, okay? Head right on top there. You want your top hip on top of your bottom hip, and of course, core on, so draw those abs in. That's a given. You're gonna extend your bottom leg out and take the top foot and plant it right on the floor. Now, everybody's mobility is gonna look a little bit different, but as long as you have your foot somewhere on the floor, you are good. I like to take my hand and just hold my foot there so it stays. Awesome. Now, all we're gonna do is either point your toe or flex your foot. You're gonna lift up and up. Good. So as you lift up, again, I want you to think about reaching that heel away, connecting to the core, scooping the abs on, and really feeling those inner thighs working. Very nice work. All right. So lifting with that heel, okay? So really imagine there's a little volleyball and you wanna bump it with your heel. Scooping the belly, keeping your spine long. Connect to that core, you got this. Beautiful. All right, in Pilates, I love to do pulsing. So we're gonna lift that leg and we're gonna do a little pulse. Up, 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 up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, but we're not done yet. We're gonna draw a little triangle. So I want you to go back, up, forward. Back, up, forward. Make that triangle like teeny, teeny, tiny to start. And if you're feeling good, you can make it a little bit bigger. But you're really reaching through your heel, just drawing those tiny, tiny triangles. And that one should start to feel pretty zesty, pretty spicy. So we'll do 3. Hang in there. 2, and 1. Now we're gonna reverse direction. So you go up, back, and forward. up, back and forward. Hang in there. All right, when that inner thigh burns, you can tap out or you can just hang in there with me. All right, let's do 3, 2, 1, and lower all the way down. Give your inner thigh a nice little pat, and we're gonna spin around to the other side. So my goal for this class today is to really let you feel those inner thighs, and you should feel them talking to you tomorrow. So you're gonna come all the way down. Again, 2 options, cradle your head or prop your head up. You wanna have your spine nice and long. So peek back and just make sure your sacrum, so that back triangle bone, is aligned with your rib cage and your head is right on top of your spine. So sometimes we have a tendency to fold forward. Just make sure everything is nice and square. Draw those abdominals in, so pull the belly in, take your top leg and just smush it down right there somewhere. All right, you might have to adjust a little bit so that you're not on the boniest part of your hip, and you're gonna extend that leg nice and long, scoop the belly and lift up and down. So really think, reach through the heel, and I want you to imagine that your heel is bumping a volleyball, okay? Lifting up and down, or that your heel is holding a little weight, all right? Reaching long, holding and balancing a weight. So finding that nice balance, good, good. And lift and lower. Can you smile? If you can smile while you work out, you definitely are doing it right. Let's lift and lower and lift and lower. Beautiful. And let's come up to the top. We're gonna pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's make those triangles. So, it doesn't matter what way you start because we're gonna do both, but really imagine the triangle, the instrument. Imagine your heel is tracing the inside of one. And if it starts to feel spicy or zesty, if you're starting to feel any one of those things, you know you're also doing it right. All right, let's reverse directions, up and forward, or whatever way you didn't do yet. Excellent job. 3, hang in there. 2, and 1, let that leg come down. Maybe give it a little pat or a little massage. From here, we're gonna turn up the heat a little bit. So I want you to come up to standing. All right, so we're gonna come all the way up to standing. I want you to take those feet nice and wide. If you are not new to my channel, you know that I am no stranger to plie squats. So it actually feels good right now because you're getting a nice stretch through the inner thigh. Let's move through it for a second. Just enjoy that for 1 second. Find that nice turnout. Hands onto your hips, come nice and low. So imagine you're looking for a nice chair. Really think about really prying those knees open so that they're over your 2nd and 3rd toe. I just want you to come up and come down. Come up, come down. Up and down, up and down. Now let's lift that right foot. Okay, so now you have one heel up. Good, up and down. Up and down. Now really think of elongating those inner thighs. You're gonna feel this no matter what. Starting to feel that spiciness into that inner thigh. Every time you lift, turning on your core. Very nice, nice and strong. You're looking strong, I just know it. Let's do 5 and 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Now come down low, let's pulse it. Pulse, 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 pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, let's switch in the air. All right, let's come all the way up. You might have to adjust your stance a little bit. I know I do. Coming all the way up, all the way down. Now imagine your spine staying long, okay? So resist the urge to fold forward, head looking down. You don't have to be checking anything down there. Just make sure your knees are staying nice and wide. And if you're starting to feel a little tremble, that's a good thing. The tremble means it's working. So connect to the core. Nice and tall, keep your energy up. Let's do this. Finishing strong. We're gonna do 5 and 4, 3, and 2. You got this. Last 1. Come down, sink it low. Let's pulse, 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 pulse. Core tight, nice and tall. Embrace that burn. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up, ha. Now what I want you to do is come down into this little butterfly stretch. Sorry, that's not a butterfly stretch. Curtsy lunge, and you're gonna come open to the side. So curtsy lunge, open to the side. Beautiful, curtsy and open. Now no, the wider you go with that curtsy, the farther you step that foot over to the side, the more your inner thighs are working. We'll go hands on the hips. If you don't know what to do with your hands, just put them on your hips. Or pray that the workout is over soon. You got this. We'll do 3 more here. I won't leave you hanging with that count. 2, very nice. Last 1. Had to hit you with a little cardio blast at the end. So if you haven't noticed, we have switched sides. Hang in there, one side might burn a little more than the other. When it burns, use your breath. You got this. Keep that energy high. I'm here. I'm right here with you. Let's do 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Use that breath. Last 1. Oh, very nice. Give those thighs a nice shake out. Meet me down flat on your bum, all right? Let those knees fall open, nice and wide. Enjoy that beautiful butterfly stretch. Start to catch up with your breath. Feeling grateful for that work we just got to do together. Let's take a big breath in through the nose. Exhale. One more breath in. One more exhale. Taking that left leg open to the side, right leg comes in. Let's just reach down for our toes, reach that arm up overhead. Coming up, we're gonna switch sides, big breath. Very nice work. Thank you guys so much for joining me today for our inner thigh tone and lengthen class. I hope you had a good one. My inner thighs are definitely burning. If you like this video, make sure you give us a thumbs up. Definitely hit subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.